Now to the Middle East. The sixth hostage for detainee swap between Israel and Hamas has now concluded. 3 Israeli men have been freed after nearly 500 days in captivity. Their release appears to maintain a fragile ceasefire that was feared to be on the brink of collapse. The 3 men were ushered onto a stage by Hamas. 2 of them, including an American Israeli, have already been medically cleared. These are the scenes of their emotional reunions with their loved ones. The captives were returned in exchange for 369 Palestinian detainees. Crowds flooded Ramallah as Palestinians welcomed detainees one by one as they exited a minibus from Israel's Ofer prison. 24 of the almost 400 released today will be exiled to other countries. Despite the swap being successful, uncertainty looms over negotiations on extending the ceasefire, which expires 2 weeks from today. The CBC's Sasha Petrosic has more on this morning's exchange from Jerusalem.
Well, as you say, the hostages were released, 3 of them, 3 men. That includes 1 American Israeli and another who's a Russian Israeli. The American Israeli was released today to see his daughter for the first time. She's just over a year old, born after he was kidnapped from a kibbutz near the border with Gaza. Dekel-Chen was obviously overjoyed by that, but this is just part of this ritual which we have now seen weekly, and each week there seems to be a different assessment as to how the hostages are holding up. We have been hearing from some who were released a couple of weeks ago that the conditions were very, very bad. Last week, there were a lot of complaints that the hostages who were released were looking very thin, looking very frail. Today, they looked a little bit healthier. So again, this is the barometer of how people are judging the hostages. Now, on the other side, we have been hearing also that the Palestinian prisoners who are being released by Israel, they are complaining of mistreatment as well, of being denied food and water, of being mistreated while in Israeli prisons. 2 of them who were released today, the Palestinian Red Crescent says they had to be moved straight to hospital. So that's been going on the other side as well. A lot of propaganda as well. Banners today that Hamas put up at the release saying the only place that Palestinians will be moved is to Jerusalem. And on the other side, the Palestinian prisoners who were released, they were wearing T-shirts put on them by the Israelis saying, "We will not forget, we will not forgive." So presumably a message directed at Hamas and the Palestinians. So the propaganda, as well as obviously a lot of joy and relief on both sides.
That's CBC's Sasha Petrosic in Jerusalem.